Hello everyone, Stefan here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is titled, You Won't Win If You Don't Even Try. So every now and then we get a big idea, right? One that raises our spirit and motivation into a whole new orbit. One that will take our life to the next league. One that will make us feel truly awake. But then, what happens next? The voice of reason kicks in, and beneath it all, there is an emotion called fear. Today I want to dive into some insights I realized along the way, and hopefully it'll help you guys get inspired. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, let's get this party going with the main insight I realized. And that is, you won't win if you don't even try. So big ideas often come with fear and self-doubt, and that fear convinces us to abandon the dreams. Don't. If it feels right from the get-go and something told you that it's a great idea, take a little baby step, do whatever it is you need to do just to give it a little bit of energy to see what happens. That's what I've learned. Or else we fall into a common trap, and those common traps are selling yourself on reasons why you'll fail. You can convince yourself of your busy head. You can doubt your abilities to fulfill aspirations. I personally was afraid of making YouTube videos, learning about editing, and seeing if anything I've learned was valuable to anybody. But you know what? After doing a few videos, I'm feeling great, and we'll see where it goes, and there are no expectations. So go for it. And letting fear override your excitement is also a trap. When you get originally excited, you will start selling yourself on reasons why things will fail. Don't let that fear override your excitement ever. Just go for it and see what happens. It's easy to get momentum. It's just breaking through at the very beginning. Because if you don't do that, then you'll fall into the trap of inaction. And in this particular case, the examples could be like me, an influencer not uploading videos. I've been wanting to upload videos on YouTube for a long time. I was afraid of editing. I was afraid of putting my face out there. I thought people might not enjoy it and it would have no value. But really, you got to let the public be the judge of that. Be honest, lay it out there and see what happens. Other examples can be a manager avoiding a strategy meeting. So you want things to improve at work, but you do nothing and avoid things that may improve your situations. You gotta go for it. An inventor not starting to tinker. If somebody doesn't start building things, breaking things, and learning from mistakes, then nothing ever gets invented. So inaction is a bit of an idea killer for sure. And now why action matters, clearly, and that's because nothing happens until you move. And destiny rewards starters, not waiters. And victory only comes to those who try. So again, there's nothing to lose by trying. I mean, you already failed if you haven't tried. I think we all had moments where we had inspirations, occasions where we could shine or express something or partake into something new, and then we talked ourselves out of it and we're right back into our Groundhog Day. So action does absolutely matter. And now a few inspiration quotes that kind of helped me along the way realize these things. And it's with great purpose great purposes break mental limitations. So when you have a good idea and you feel really good about it, start doing it, because you'd be surprised how quickly all of a sudden the thing starts flowing in your direction, and how those mental limitations leave you alone and you learn new things along the way. Talents awaken when you take action. So you can study forever and get ready to get things done, and that's absolutely valuable. However, taking actions and not being perfect and taking a leap of faith just so that the energy starts producing results or creating a direction is absolutely important. And you discover yourselves to be a greater person by far than you ever dreamed yourself to be. And that's what happens when you start taking action. Like, you have no idea who you are until you become the person you are. So please never sell yourself short, and exceed whomever you dreamed to be, or at least be bold enough to give it a whirl. Now, the steps to take. Acting immediately. don't leave a great idea without taking small action. I'll be talking about what my ideas are and what actions I'm going to be taking as an example. Ask boldly. Rejection is a stepping stone. So ask what people think. Now, listen to your heart. It might be valuable critique, or it could just be naysayers. Friends and family can be the biggest demotivators in life. So follow your heart, but also stay open to critique. Face fear. Don't lose your nerve when doubt creeps in. Never lose it. Just feel the emotion and act on what you have control over, and before you know it, you move on to the next step and new options show up and align in your life. Also embrace rejection. I've been rejected multiple times in life, but the only time things were actually fun is when I went for it anyways and learned so much more, especially how to follow your heart and build a nice reserve of courage. So embrace rejection, but it's the tuition for greatness. So please don't let rejection turn you off, and start acting now. Perfect conditions don't exist. Waiting is an excuse. So don't fall a victim to your own habits. Just go for it, is what I've learned. I'm going to try to lead by example, of course, by designing this program and applying it to myself clearly. And then the big question, what if I fail, right? The answer, well, what if you don't try and regret it, right? You can pretty much say that you automatically failed at all the things you never tried. So how does it feel to regret not jumping in and missing an opportunity, seeing someone else do what it is you wanted to do? Go for it. You have absolutely nothing to lose, right? And now some final thoughts. You can't lose when you follow your heart's desires, and that's absolutely true. It may not lead to the results you want. In my experience, it leads to things that are a lot better, or to lessons you need to weaponize yourself to do better the next time around. So everything is a gift on your journey, right? But you don't go wrong when you follow your heart's desires. Success means winning or growing. So automatically, by trying anything, you may succeed in what your big plan was all along. But if you fail, you've definitely learned a lot and grown. So go for it. And then the gods of achievement reward those who step into the ring, meaning that inspiration comes when you need it the most, but then you need to act right away. Get into the ring, get into the world, even if it's baby steps every day. Take some action and see what happens from there. To conclude today's video, I started the channel by starting a 30-day challenge to kick myself off. At the beginning it was great, I felt motivated and excited, but then I failed along the way and faced some setbacks. Those failures taught me valuable lessons and they helped me grow a hell of a lot stronger. Now I'm definitely determined to finish strong and use those lessons to propel myself forward. This challenge is a reminder that success isn't linear, but persistence definitely pays off. So you really can't lose when you lean into your heart's desires, If you get what you want, you win, and if what you desire doesn't happen, then you grow. So if you're inclined to do so, please share your boldest steps to change your life in the comments below. Subscribe for more inspiring content. In the next video, I'll be adjusting how the final 10 days of the challenge are going to be, and discuss what I've learned and share my vision for things to come. Thank you very much for listening, everyone. Have a beautiful day, and let's make the world a better place by starting with ourselves. Take care.